Hi everyone. So this is my war card game with Java. I created several classes. So the first one is the card class. These are all my values are set to private. Then I have my constructor, which creates the name, the suit, and the value for the card. So name and suit are a string and the value is an integer. Here I have my setters and getters. And I have a describe method for the card, for which I also added the little symbols for each suit. Then I created the deck class, which has a list of cards. And here's my constructor, which creates a deck with a for loop, using a list of the suits, the values, and the names. Then here's my method that shuffles the cards and my method that draws a card. Here is my player class. Again, here's like the values, and here's my constructor, which has a name, a score, and the hand for the player. Here's my describe method, my setters and getters. Then this will flip a card from the player's hand. And here's my method that increments the player score. And here is how it draws a card. Then here is my app, my main app. And so I use the scanner and to get the choices from the user, and then a while loop. So it asks the user if they want to play a new game or not. So with yes, it runs like the whole code, and with no, it just says goodbye. It also has an else statement, so in case the user inputs something different than what it should be. Then if there is a game, then it goes in here, it creates a new deck, it asks for the name for each player, then it creates the players in the hands, it shuffles the cards, it deals a card to each player, and then here's where like each rounds happen. So it'll print which round they're on, then it'll compare to see which player won, and then it'll add a point to the player who won, or if it's a tie, then if it's a draw, then there's no points added. And then when all the rounds are over, it prints the final score. It also prints the score for each player, and then it says which player wins or if it was a draw. And now if we run it, so here I will say yes, and I will type a name for what player, the player 2, and here it works. You can see it compares everything well, and yeah, and then it has the little mini cards that I added, and then the final score, it prints it, then it says which player won and if I want to play a new game or not, and that's it.